This is Gary and Joe with Easy Go Junk Removal. Don't forget to
like,
subscribe,
and hit the bell notification.
and don't forget to comment, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. Man, for us, sometimes the slow days, like today, we have one job on the books, and it's a small. When I mean small job, it's a small job. But sometimes don't stress out about those kind of days, because for us, we need those kind of days. We need those kind of days because it allows us to recover, number one. Number two, it allows us to catch up with the crap that's going around in our own home. And, I have a whole gym section that I've actually upgraded in the last month. And it is it's unusable. And so I've been working on that all day. I've been working on a couple of other things all day, getting things ready for the next garage sale, which technically we're ready for another garage sale. That's how much crap that we've siphoned off of the landfill dumping, and we're ready for that. I don't know if it'll be next week, but it will be soon, because we're kind of coming out at the seams, and it's going to be a different. That's the beautiful thing, man. Each garage sale, each side hustle, each everything is a little different than the last one, and it keeps things real, and it keeps things motivating. And so that's the coolest thing. The other thing is my t-shirt side hustle, the one that these are the things that I print with my shirts and etc. Well, I have an Amazon one, and I've sold over 2,000 shirts this month, and that side hustle is going gangbusters. It's mostly because of one design that I've had, and it's just gone absolutely crazy. So I wouldn't call it viral, but man, it's good for the pocket. That's one thing I will say. So we've got all these like little side gigs and stuff, and then of course we have the home front, and you got to pay attention to home front, otherwise things tend to just not get finished. And so that's one of the things that I actually cherish about this time, where you're just not slammed day in and day out, and you have no time to breathe. Or if you decide to breathe, you're doing it until 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, getting up at 7, and then starting that whole grind again. You got to have time off. Next month, we're going to go to the Grand Canyon, and we're going to take a train to it. And whether or not we actually hike the Grand Canyon, that's a whole different thing. We're going to have us some fun. So it's all about that. It's all about reconnecting and having a good time during the season that you can have a good time. This is like the 4th time that we've been in this subdivision, which is a mobile home park, in the last week, maybe week and 2 days. So we've done something right here. Our name is getting out here, and so even though it's a small job, we do these all day long because they pay well. Again, we are inside the customer's house. We're going to pull this washer and dryer out. It's a simple job, and so we're going to make short work of it and move on to the next thing. So thumbs up for that, and thumbs up for our customers. We absolutely love it. I absolutely love about trailers is the height. This thing is no more than 32 feet. I mean, 32 inches, 32 feet, holy smokes. 32 feet up, and I can maneuver refrigerators, washer dryers, just about anything, dressers, anything in bulk by myself, and put it up here without any worry about injury or anything like that. And I really do want a dump truck, but one of the things that I keep putting in the back of my head is the height, because that is different. So probably a lift gate is absolutely imperative. So that's what I'm talking about. You just kind of move the appliance or whatever next to that deck, and you get a grip on it. You start lifting the appliance and let the dolly fall at your feet. It's an easy lift, no injuries, easy job. Today we have a pretty full docket, so we're going to try to get this thing started early. And we have one with a Red Lobster restaurant that has a bunch of crap that needs to be hauled away, metal and pallets, etc. You know how restaurants can be. They can be actually quite disgusting and dirty. And so they have a new manager there, and he contacted us, and we scheduled this about, I guess, 3 days ago. And then we have a couple of minimums, and those I like because they stack up, and they were all within, I don't know, 6-7 miles of the restaurant. And then we come back here and we have another one that's a little better than a minimum, but hey, it's going to be a great day no matter which way you look at it, and hopefully we'll be done before too long, before the heat sets in. So let's see how this day goes, man. All right, man, we are at Red Lobster. Don't forget to call them people. And we're going to take a look at what we have. So we have plywood, that big tall thing going, probably a lot of this cardboard. Those three microwaves, I think that baker's rack, and that table, and those dishwashers. All of this gets dumped free though, and we like it, and it's going to pay well. So we are ready to roll. Yeah, look at that. So we will make this happen shortly. So we've started, and we are rocking and rolling, and we're gonna get this day going. The guy is gonna meet us here in a little bit. That's what we got, and everything gets dumped free. This is going. Joe, say good morning, Joe. Joe is busy making this look pretty again, if it ever was pretty. The grease pit stays, and I believe this bench is the only thing that goes next. Maybe those doors there, I don't know. But man, we came and conquered. We kicked their butt. The way we like to leave them, a lot nicer than what we got them. Not sure exactly if anything else here goes, but usually I have a core charge on those. And grease pit stays. I think all this stays. And so I think we pretty much came and conquered it. And Joe swept everything up. Everyone needs a Joe. Yes, indeed. So this is the way we leave them. Today is going to be a very, very good day. We've got this job, which is, it pays very well. And then we've got a couple couches and then another job. And if that's all that comes in, it's going to be one of the better days. That's the way we like it. That's the way we want to stack and rack them. And like I said, the couches are within 5 miles or so, 6, maybe 8 miles total between them. So we're going to go pick those up and make this day happen. And it's only 8:30. So how'd you like this job, Joe?
A little heavy, but easy peasy.
Heavy for who?
For you.
Yeah, but
Hey, it's like we were working in the dumpsters.
We're dumpster divers.
Well, around the dumpster.
Yeah, I do the heavy lifting, but you do all the stuff that is seen real fast, huh? Yeah, so pretty good pay, very good pay, considering that this will be dump free. And then we move on to a couple of couches and a small job, and it winds up being a most excellent day, Ted.
That's right.
We do invoicing or receipts a little different depending on the customer. We got this on the job, didn't we? And so yeah, it'll last for a long time. We also use Joist for emailing and those kind of receipts. But for that on the spot where I don't want to mess around with creating a new customer, new everything, this is really super fast. Yeah. And our model today is Joanne. Hello, Joanne. What's behind door number 1?
Legend.
Yes, she got that down, doesn't she? So anyway, this is how we do it. We either, if it's a business, we'll do, we'll send them email with it nice and professional. But if it's on the spot and they want a receipt, this works just fine. It's legal, and it's the way it rolls for us. So, yep. Say good night, Jojo.
Good night, Jojo.
Oh my God. So I was just talking to the guy who we're going to go do next, and it's about a half hour from now. And he was going, hey, I'm going to try to help out the neighbor lady with a mattress and a double wicker seat that she needs to throw away. And that is the time that you want to be very clear that the deal that you made them, the minimal, is that deal. And when they start adding on, you don't have to be an asshole about it or anything like that. You just say, hey, that will be over the minimum that we talked about, which I did, and he's totally cool with it. He wants to do the neighbor lady a favor. And I'm all for that. You just don't get to you don't get to do the neighbor lady a favor on my dime. And it's not that I'm being, rude or tight or anything like that. I'm a businessman, and you don't get to dictate what I'm charging. And not that he is, but you don't get to do that. I won't let that happen. Every now and then, I will allow a customer to throw something on that is insignificant or doesn't, as far as the weight and stuff, and I'm headed to the dump, is irrelevant to me. So I will throw that on and allow that to happen. And fourth and so far final job of the day, as you can see, that is what's going. And as I mentioned, he has added some of the neighbor's stuff, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing rocked and loaded. And just like that, everything is done and it's loaded. So another day, another happy customer. So I love it when I load, gets to this point. We got a couple more things to load before we tarp it, but this winds up being a very, very lucrative load. The neighbor added stuff and we added to our price, so it's about a load and I'd say almost a half worth of pay. So we'll take that every day, guys. All right, man, the day is done. It's not even, well, it's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock to have a day like this, man. It's short, easy. It's hot, but it's not like it's oppressive or anything like that. And so we had 4 loads, 4 separate jobs put on one trailer. It did about 1.5 times, it paid 1.5 times, maybe a little better than that actually, what a regular load would come. And so when you stack them like that, they really do pay off. And today was a prime example of that. Like I said, if you made this kind of money every day, man, you'd be smoking. So that is, oh, by the way, I had, I'd say 2/3 of what I had on the trailer was metal, and I got to step that off, and not even, that was a free thing. And it was heavy, but one person, I'm doing El Solo. Joe is dealing with a toothache, and it was supposed to be taken care of. But anyway, hope she's gonna feel better. But it was easy to unload and all of that. And guess what? Day is done by 1 o'clock, smoking day. The kind of days that, you know what? Now I get to chill, maybe go on a motorcycle ride, that sort of thing, and just take in the day. I'm watching all these people that work 9 to 5, 5 days a week, and they're all chilling and doing their thing. So a bunch of motorcyclists down the road, and they're just chilling. And now guess who gets to chill? Me. All right, this is Gary with Easy Go Junk Removal. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget, I love to hear your comments. I want to see how you guys are doing. Tell me how you're doing. So what do you see there? I see 35 cents. A bunch of kids next to me, and working hands, by the way. Kids left that at the Walgreens and just left it. I don't leave money. Y'all leave money like that? Just, no, it's not worth 35 cents to reach down and pick it up. I've got a jar that has hundreds of dollars in it. Picking up money. I just couldn't do that. So, as they're walking away, guess who? I'm not giving it to Walgreens or Walmart. I'm going to keep it. All right, guys. So, if you look at this, we pulled this out of a Red Lobster today. And I put it on, literally, I put it on the marketplace. And someone's coming by to buy it. I had at least 50 people interested in buying this. It's all stainless. It's heavy duty. Those legs, that one is a little bent, but they adjust. You could jump and have 30 people in here and nothing will happen to this. It is food grade stainless, and It's all about the hustle, guys. Don't forget that life is about making things happen. And that goes with your business, and that goes with everything else. And I just wanted to reiterate that don't let those other people in your life or outside your life navigate your dreams, navigate your life, tell you that you can't do it. Guess what? You can. I'm living proof of that. I'm an older guy, and I'm doing it again for a fourth, fifth time in my life, and it's good.